Okay, well, almost everything's set up. Let's maybe. There you go. All right, now everything's set up. Did add some titles down there along the bottom. Hey, Robert the Traveler, Savasi in chat just got Paragon took AA to rank 4. Ooh, there you go. AA is a good one. Um, on the Ascension, how many rank 5s do you have? If you don't have any rank 5s, hold off on ascending him. I have found that AA is usually good enough to be kind of one rank below your top champions. So, for example, and of course it doesn't hurt them, not at all. So, look, when we look at, mine, I've got, a bunch of rank 5s. And then you get down here somewhere to AA, who I keep him at rank 4. Whoops, not relic. There it is. So I keep mine at rank 4. Mine's usually about one rank below whatever my top champions are. I have found that, really with him, once you get the neurotoxins on, and I need to adjust that camera a little bit. Sorry about that. And it's way too close, and it's not wanting to pop up. And there we go. That feels like it's a little bit better. It's not up my face. So, I don't know. If you like them, rank them. That's the best part about this game. Everybody likes different things. I keep mine one rank below because I found once you get 3 or 4 neuros on, the time difference in kills isn't dramatic. I think to me, there's just other champions that need to rank more. But, he's definitely rank 4 worthy, and he's definitely Ascension worthy. So, to me, that's the cool part about Ascension. And when you're talking rank 4, rank 5, go with those champions you like. No rank 5s. He'd be a good one. Like I said, to me, go with who you like. That's the fun of this game. I do things my way, other people do things differently. That's why no two rosters are the same, really. Everybody has basically the same rank 5s, though, which is kind of boring. So this is just going to be a quick little arena stream. It shouldn't take me very long to do the basic. I'm guessing maybe an hour. If I can get a parry in. But yeah, congrats on becoming Paragon. That's a big deal. Take your time, enjoy it. Don't rush to get up to Valiant. That's a big grind there and a commitment. With 100%ing Abyss really to get there. Why did I go backwards? So, but congrats, man. It's a big achievement. Not everybody can do that. I've kind of stopped progressing on my free-to-play account. Speaking of which, I've got to do Alliance War in that account yet. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess I'll do that after I do this arena ride. Got 5 quick fights in that one. 4 path and one lovely domino mini. That I hate taking. Hey, Mike. I came back just for you, man. I use Torch to defeat. That's one of the better options. Torch and Ultron are probably up there with some of the better options for him. I had to let you see all the changes, man. It's almost 2 a.m., so not stopping long. I had to come back and let you see all the changes I made to the stream, to the office behind me. Don't have my lights on right at the moment. The bulbs are charging up. I just realized my stream champion didn't reset after the last stream. I wonder if it does it on a daily basis. I'll have to look at that. Ooh, congrats on Valiant. That's a biggie. Those daily crystals, man, they help you progress really fast. Make sure you're going out to the store every day and grabbing the free one from there. You know, you can get, even with the Paragon, you can get 2 daily crystals a day, and they add up. They really, really do, especially the Valiant ones. Yeah, put it on your daily to-do list. It is well worth it. I mean, I think the other day I opened up 30 and got 10,000 7-star shards, a full tier 6 class catalyst, um, like 5 tier 3 or tier 6 basics, or tier 5 basics. So, I mean, it's crazy. Ah, there you go. That works. Yep, get the 10 charges. You know, the cool thing about that fight, and the way I like that they did it, was that the charges are persistent. That's the word I'm looking for. So that you don't have to kind of start over each fight. That was really nice of them. While we're in here, I want to try something here real quick. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I was hoping I could do it through here. Nope. I have to figure out how to do it. There's a way that I can highlight posts and stuff people post. Gotta figure out how to do it. I don't know if it works on this. It may just work on Twitch. Oh, that's right. I don't have recoils on right now. That's why I haven't taken any damage yet. Riculi should be banned in Arena. But yeah, one of the first things I do every day, you know, I kind of have a routine in my mornings. When I wake up, you know, I'll check my news, check my email, log into the BAM Contest of Champions store, get my free Valiant crystal, and then I'll log into the game and get my daily and a 4-hour crystal. So definitely worth it. Oh, getting the arena started is such a boring time. Come on, there you go. Take 3 specials on a regular basis. Now you're not going to back up. There you go. I just want you to back up so I can get into your block. There we go. Got to get practice with him. I'm going to be using him in this next round of raids. I get to move from the Iron Man to Hulkbuster. Not sure how that's going to work yet. But we get to find out starting Monday. I'll probably record them all again since I'm going from a different perspective. And post them out there just as a second look at raids. Yeah, I'm still going. Ate dinner. Wife was working on something. I was bored, so I've got some arena to do. So I figured I'd come and chat and hang out and see what everybody wanted to talk about. We can talk about MCOC, we can talk about World of Warcraft, sports, although I hadn't really watched much today. One of the things that in this office remodel that I lost was my TV that was in here. I'll pause that a second. I need to change that. There we go. So let's see if this will work. My chat on my app stopped working. Yeah, let's just keep going. I can read it on the other. I haven't played in a couple days, to be honest. It was trying to get this everything done in here. We didn't do a whole lot. Added a little bit to the office. Um, really for me, I'm not a big woodworker, but we added some molding, some decorative molding. Um, painted the walls, moved some stuff around. I did add a couple light fixtures. That was fun. I am not an electrician, so that was fun. There we go. Now we got the chat working again. So I haven't played the past couple days, since really, when did I start doing the work in here? A week ago, maybe? Less than a week, probably Monday or Tuesday, I think we started. It was really, to me, a push to get everything done in here. I don't like, part of the project manager blood in me, since that's what I do for a career, likes to get to move on projects. I don't like to take a whole lot of extra time. Yep. Heimdall. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to try here. Hold on one second. Let's see if these work. I don't know if this is working yet or not. I did. Got to figure out how to work those. Give me one second. I put a couple. Oh, there we go. It just takes Streamlabs a couple seconds. So there's that. There's now a Magic 8 Ball in the chat. Um, let me find the commands for the other thing. I added a couple games in the chats as well. Okay. Got to remember the commands though. And I think everybody should have some points. Yep, a Magic 8 Ball. So it's the exclamation point 8 Ball will give you the Magic 8 Ball. Let's see. Which one did I turn on? I turned on Heist. So I think it is /HEIST 50. So you've all got a number of points. You get points by being um, in the chat and on the stream and watching. You earn loyalty points. Um, you earn points. Let's see. I'm going to add some points to all of you right now. Okay, you should get 100 points here in a second. So then once you get some points, I will I don't know where the names are coming from. I gotta look at that. I don't the Kappa and Tryhard. I don't know if it's let me see here. Commands, modules. Let's see if I can configure it. Where's 8 ball? I just wanted to add some different things. There's the 8 ball preferences. Okay, yeah, it's pulling a name. I'm not sure where it's pulling the name from. That I don't know. That I don't have. I just have the message in there. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be emotes. That's why. And since they are for um, Twitch, they're not going to work. They're just going to say the name. So I think I'm going to delete them since they're just Twitch emotes. There we go. So there is Magic 8 Ball. Let's see if we've got loyalty here. Hopefully everybody's got loyalty now. And you can do things. I'm going to do, there's some You can do polls, you can do some bets and things like that through here. But let's see if this works now. I should have some points. So I'm going to do heist 50 and see if that starts up the game. Because then you guys can join. If you win, you get more points. I don't know exactly what the game is. I'm just going to see if it works. I'm going to keep going through arena here while that's trying to see if it loads up. I may not have any points, and did I spell it right? But it's kind of, I'm going to do some things with that. And BG started streaming. Okay, heist may not be working yet. Let me... And there we go. He just dies. Let's see. Or I may not have any points. Let me see if there's a way to check how much loyalty I have. Oops, I'm still fighting in arena. I better clear this fight and then I'll try it. But I know the 8-ball's working now at least, and I took out, so now you should be able to use it without the name coming up on the end of it. If I didn't break it by doing that. I'm trying to see how to tell how many points people have, and it may not be that we have enough points yet. I've queued up where it should give you 50 or 100 points each. And then you get points by watching. You get points by, as a new sub or joining as a member or giving a super chat. Really you'll get enough points by watching is the way I've set it up. That would be, it kind of does up at the top. I don't know if it does when I'm fighting somebody. It'll tell you there. Okay, yeah, it just puts the player's name. When I'm fighting against the computer, it'll put the name up there of who you're fighting against. You can ask me anytime. I'll tell you, Blade versus Spider-Man 2099. Let's see, commands. Modules. And this is Anti-Venom versus Absorbing Man. Ooh, I missed that heavy. Something fierce. There we go. Got that one in. Throw me a special, thank you. And keep that regen reversing. We'll throw another one and really get it going. And he's dead. Alright, so let me see this. You have 300k 6-star shards. Oh, there you go. That's a good amount of shards right there to get you going. I want to try this and just see if it tells me how many. I don't know if that's a command or not, so don't try that one. There we go. Ah, I see what it is. So should tell me eventually when Streamlabs catches up. Hey, yeah, okay, so it just hasn't queued up the points yet. I've only got 3 points. Pretty bad in my own stream, I only have 3 points. But there we go. Eventually we'll be able to play some games. I don't know if you can start it up with... Let's try it. Let's just see. Oops. Wrong screen. I'll use all my points to get it started if it'll go. Hey, there we go. It started. I would just do 1 point for now. You all should have 1 point if you wanna try it. I've been looking for stuff like this. This is part of the reason I switched streaming platforms, because I've been looking for stuff to, you know, let you guys have some fun and do some different things. The cool thing about Streamlabs is I can do giveaways through here now, which is something I've wanted to do. Interesting. I wonder why it's showing 0. Let me see if I can give you some points. Okay, let me go see now if I can give some people points. Loyalty. Interesting. It says you with 0. Matthew's got points. Robert's got points. Mike's got points. Ah, there we go. Now I got everybody points. Try it now. You should have 50 points. I finally figured out how to do it the right way. And I don't know what the game is. It just sounded cool because everybody in the chat gets to work together. Let's see. Crew pilots and raiders check their flintlocks and sharpen their cutlasses and disembark for Blackheart Island. Ho ho, sit fascinated back from Blackheart Island with a handful of plunder and a tale of plenty. Ooh. The wife made me her first old-fashioned using 4 roses, single... Well, there you go. I know what that is. I don't drink, but I know what that is. Getting the start on this arena is awesome. Okay, I think I may need to start it up again. I don't know. Oh, Mike, you didn't get the... Let me grab you some points. You weren't... For some reason, it didn't have you as active when you were in there. Let me go ahead and... There you go. Now you've got points. It's kind of weird how it grabs users. Who's the big guy with a gun that I just used? That was Cable. If you've seen... What was it? Deadpool 2, I think, was where Cable was. Oh, come on, Streamlabs, work. Oops, I'll go look at it in 1 second, right above Darkhawk. Oh, Streamlabs, you're making me mad. I want these games to work. Maybe we'll turn on a different game. You can gamble by rolling a 100-sided dice. I can turn that one on. I don't know what heist is. It just says, allow your viewers to work together to go on an adventure to earn extra loyalty points. Thought it sounded fun. I don't know what it does. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's turn this one on. And there's your little spider pig again. Spider ham. Ouch. Come on, dude. Throw a special. Thank you. Dumb little piglet. Good gosh, I'm not doing any damage to this guy. This fight is taking too long. Thank you. That's one beefy little pig. Doesn't help that I think he's healing up more than I'm doing damage to him. I may have to quit out of this fight. Yeah, we're finally starting to get somewhere. If he'll throw specials. Me letting the spider sense get racked up isn't helping things. And yes, he throws pies at you. Oh, female Wolverine, that was X-23. She's in the... Is it Logan, I think? The last Wolverine movie. There we go, finally down. Let's see if this works. And it could just be that Streamlabs is getting overwhelmed by everybody and their brother. It's on. Do I have to go into the preferences here and... it would be nice if it told you that when you do it. Let's do... I will set the minimum loyalty amount to 1. There we go. That one's working. I don't know about the... Oops, and I forgot to look. I'll look again after I forgot about above Darkhawk. So Slats is working. I don't know how I got hit by that. I know how I got hit by that. Ran right in when I shouldn't have. That's fine. Get some more poisons on her. Okay, so Slots is working. Heist really isn't. 8 Ball's working. Now let's go back here. I think that's all we'll turn on for now. I can turn on duels. I know what I know from this game. and a few movies. Come on, Adam. Ah. Fine. Throw a special then. You'll wait till the sting's off of you, I'm sure. Yep. Let's see. Anything else? We could turn on duels. I think that's going to be it for now. So you got slots, you got heist, which I don't know if it's working or not. And while you're in here, you earn loyalty points. I'm going to have a chat message from Streamlabs that'll pop up every so often with the game commands once I figure out how to do the timed commands. I don't want it to have to trigger it every time. I want it just to come up on occasion. Come on. And I'm going to die here. Shang-Chi wasn't playing nice. That is Platinum Pool. He is a special version of him that they put out for this game. They've got a couple of them. They've got Deadpool, Deadpool X-Force, and Goldpool. Oh, man. Yeah, let's go this way. So hopefully with the loyalty and a couple other things, it's something that's a little bit different on the stream. Come on, Hulkling. I don't have all day for this. Ouch! You were not supposed to go hit me there. Okay, that shouldn't have hit me either. Don't make me lose my streak, because then I'm going to get mad. I'm not restarting up the streak. Or sometimes this fight is just annoying. And how he's catching me with that. Hoping that would kill him. There we go. Wow. Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't in a very good matchup for him. These are some really hard matchups right now. This last fight number 10 in the arena is kind of the hardest one. In a lot of cases, it gives you what's called a death match, which is kind of what this is. This is some very hard champions, a lot higher level than you. And it takes forever and a day to bring them down. At least my special concussion landed. Problem is, he's going to be healing up from it. I may die. Yep, I'm not going to live through this one. Not at all. Not a chance in the world. Nope, not a chance. Whoops, I better watch out because I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking that was it. Alright, let's build up some charges. And not get too many incinerates on us. I was hoping that would kill him because that's going to start hurting me. There we go. Whew. Well, there are two Hulks wielding Captain America's shield. One is called the Overseer. One is Maestro. Basically, young version, old version. And that is a champion from... He's got Cap shield. He's got Silver Surfer's surfboard. A couple other things in there. All right, at least we got through the 10. Oops, let's go back in there because I need to keep going on that. And I was going to see, you said above Darkhawk. So that one right there, it's kind of highlighted as Dormammu. He was the villain in Doctor Strange. When he goes to kind of the planet at the end and he's kind of doing that time loop, that's who he's fighting, is Dormammu. Darkhawk, I don't know where, he's not been in any of the movies. There's this little description. Discovered an alien amulet allowing him to transform into the robotic Darkhawk. Having witnessed his father turn to a life of crime, Powell vowed to use the powers of the amulet to fight crime. The path would eventually lead him to team up with some of Earth's mightiest heroes. And looking at the tags doesn't really help me. I don't know where he falls in line in the world of Marvel. All right, let's reset this. Let's grab our 7 stars. Just our 7s. There we go. And run through these. So yeah, Doctor Strange. Very good movie. Whether you like Marvel or not. That was probably, to me, one of the better done Marvel movies. If you like the movie, what is it, with Leonardo DiCaprio? Deception? Is it Deception? No. Inception. Very, very much has that type of feel to it. Yeah, well, Doctor Strange is one of the better ones in my opinion. Both of them. The second one, a little cheesy, but still liked it. Marvel is greater than DC, at least as far as movies go. You know, I was always a DC fan growing up. I, grew up watching Justice League, and Green Lantern was always my favorite. And this guy I'm fighting with here his name is King Groot. He's from the same planet Groot comes from, but a lot bigger, a lot nastier. Oh, let's go there, I guess. And of course, this is America Chavez from Doctor Strange as well. As far as her introduction into the Marvel Cinematic Universe is where she's from. Going up against the one, the only Juggernaut. Yep, you've got that, and you've got, oh, the guy that played Captain America. Why can't I think of his name now? Chris, whatever. He played Human Torch and Captain America. I think he'd say he liked Deadpool better. That allowed him to be him. Allowed him to use his sense of humor. He was one of the writers of it, one of the directors of it, and more well received than Green Lantern. Although, like I said, Green Lantern was always my favorite superhero growing up. Ooh, I don't like this matchup. As long as we can get the... I should have switched the top two. Because Luke Cage cannot bleed. And who I'm fighting with here is Black Cat. She is a Spider-Verse villain, I think. Red Hulk. If you ever saw the original, or one of the original Hulk movies, he was in there for a brief appearance. And Mantis. This guy hasn't been in any of the movies yet. Not sure where he falls in line in the Marvel Universe. This is Mangog. Okay. Oh, there you go. Learn something new every day. So she's not a villain. Okay, I knew she was in the Spider-Man stuff. I didn't know exactly where she fell. Now I know. All right, let's go with Titania. Probably, like I've said, ooh, all Cosmic Champs. Thanks, game. Probably my next rank 3. Can't see why not at this point. Had 2 very good fights with her in War today. Kind of got lucky on both of them, in a way. But for those of you just joining, as you're in the stream, if you say hi, you start gaining what's called loyalty points for the stream. The more loyalty points you have, the more things you get to do with them. There are some games in here that you can play. If you type !/ slot space, you know, a certain number of loyalty points, anything greater than 1, you can play slots to try to win more points. You know, If you type /8ball, you can ask a Magic 8 Ball question. That doesn't cost you any loyalty points. And I'm going to be adding a couple other games to the chat over time once I figure out how they all work. She's a thief, but she will still help. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I knew she was a thief. That's kind of why I was thinking she was a villain, but kind of makes sense. Kind of like Batgirl. In a way. Catwoman. The whole genre. Let's go there and there. My new Iron Man, rank 2. Well, there's Batgirl and Catwoman. But Catwoman is more of a villain all the way. Although she has a soft spot for the Batman. There you go. The 8 Ball has spoken. I need to put 8 Ball up there with the response, so I don't know if there's a way to put the oh shoot, I forgot about his evade on ranged attacks. See if we can't fix that response to have the username in there that asked, in case multiple people ask the 8 Ball question at the same time. Trying to see what tools I can bring into this that YouTube will let work. A lot of them are Twitch-based stuff that you can do, but some of them do work in YouTube chat as well. And just trying to finish up some arena. I forgot to do and I love this guy's name. I've fought him before. If you look up there above Domino, I want to know how he gets invited to anything. I don't know how you would type that in. Give him a guild, an alliance invite him to run incursions with you. Anything. Yep, last year for the Camaro. They'll bring the vet. Yep, still streaming. I came back. I went and ate dinner. Wife wanted to... She is studying Spanish and has been for a couple years, so she wanted to work on some Spanish. For our trip that's coming up in May. So I figured she was working on that. I was going to do this. When she's doing Spanish, you can't really have the TV on or anything. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go stream again. So we're going to stream again. And let's see. I'm going to come in here. Let me go to the loyalty. Will this refresh here for me? May take it a minute. I'll give you some points as well, Highline. You've earned them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Come on, Streamlabs, refresh. He's chatted. But one of the things we're going to be doing, Highline, is adding some games to the chat. So I'm going to make sure that a few people have a bunch of points. Right now you can run, it's not showing me that you've got any, but as soon as it shows up that you've chatted a message, you should start gathering points. And I will add points to it as you go. But one of the things you can do in there is see if that works. I haven't won yet. I keep losing. So you can do that. If you scroll up in the chat, you can look, you can do exclamation point 8-ball and ask the magic 8-ball a question. I'm working on, there's a heist game that everybody gets to work together. I'm not sure exactly how it works yet. I've got to get it working. And there'll be some giveaways and things like that based on loyalty points. And some special things that I can do later on down the road. So hopefully that will be some things that people can do when they come to the stream. It's important with it, and like I said, I've got to get a Streamlabs kind of bot message that'll go out, and I don't know if I have to do them manually or what. But at least say hi when you join the streams, that way your loyalty points start accumulating. So when you get down to doing some different things, you'll have them. And this fight is going to be slow because I'm going to glance most of it. And she's not going to want to throw specials. Glanced at my special one. You little... please? Come on. There you go. Glance that. I did read an article that NASCAR is wanting Honda. I guess. I remember the uproar when Toyota was joining. It was the first non-American car brand to join NASCAR, and everybody was up in arms. Worked out well. I'm halfway through this arena. Taking me a little longer than what I wanted. But then again, I've been doing other things too, so I guess all works out. Let's go this way. I really do not like this guy. Interesting that they're rushing in now. They always used to wait until after the channeling was done. Gonna have to ask Mr. Mike or Legacy on that. That's, I think, a bug. You should not be rushing in while I'm channeling. I heard Chevy man. And that's kind of where in NASCAR my loyalties went to. Growing up, I was a big Jeff Gordon fan. And then I became a Dale Jr. fan when Gordon retired. Which does sound kind of weird because they were pretty good rivals. Let's see if we can waste enough time. The immortality will fall off. There we go. Alright, what we'll do is we'll just get through the 7 stars and probably call it. I have spent enough time at my desk today. Oh, do we want Hype or do we want Venom to take? Let's go Venom. With a less than optimal. Not like I would be in Battlegrounds. These are other people that have run Arena, but there's not somebody picking the teams. So it's just kind of puts another person's name up there, but they're not actively doing anything. You know, in Battlegrounds, they're actively fighting against me. This is just AI controlled. This is, hey, Yusafa, sitting here and doing, so am I. I am working hard on getting more units for the Mojo Challenge. How's it going, man? Is that one as bad as it sounds and everybody's talked about? I hate that special too. I'm going to be doing, I think tomorrow I'm going to do I need to do my Sector 3, 4, 5 incursion so I can open up a 7-star and hope I pull a 7-star mojo there. And then I'm going to go buy the 5K unit, Be Mine Crystal, and see if I can dupe them. Just got through MODOK. Wow. See, can't believe they're making us go the whole way through that stupid quest. Twice. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I am not looking forward to that. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's kind of what I'm looking at that I want before I do it. I want a mojo and I want him awakened. Just through Dragon... Well, that's what? That's the last fight, isn't it? Before the boss? I mean, at that point, you might as well... I'm going to go through it because I haven't done the boss. Not on the... whatever the name of the quest is that you have to go through all of it at once. Might as well get the... I think it's for a profile picture, isn't it? I didn't realize she was magnetic. Would explain why I'm hitting... I need to practice kind of doing to him what I do with Kindred, and that's going in after the first swipe. Yeah, I want to get an awakened mojo before I do that, I think, as far as 7-star goes. So I really don't want to rank my 6-star up to rank 4. I will if I have to, but I don't want to. That's the one I don't want to rank. I don't want to rank Tigra. Do not really want to have to do that one either. The Avengers ones I don't mind. They at least have some functionality. Although I know both Mojo and Tigra do, but I just don't want to rank the 6-star versions of them. But good luck, man. You're braver than I am. I'm not willing to, I'm not going in there quite yet. I'm gonna do Lag's second one soon. I've done the first one. Got my King Groot piece. Then I'll do Karate Mike's. And then once I save up enough resources from other areas, then I'll jump into the other ones. This game mode is mindless unit grab. Unit is the in-game currency that you use to buy a lot of things. And they put this mode in there so that you have a way of getting units without having to spend money. This is kind of what I do in the time that I want to play the game. I don't want to do Battlegrounds, and I have about an hour to kill. So I really don't have to... It's a good mode for when you're streaming, because you really don't have to pay that close attention to it. And I can read chat, I can talk to people, I can do different things while playing it. So, you know, it sets itself up for, you know, pretty good at, you know, when you're streaming, but it's also the least exciting to watch. And it's actually, you know, really the least exciting to play. Because there's really not much danger to it. You know, if I die, I die. Just a loss of some points. But I do this for about an hour for this arena. Typically, if I wasn't in a, you know, in here talking and playing around with setting up different games and things like that that you can do in the chat, you know, it would only take me about an hour. So I spend that about, I do that twice a week. And it gets me, you know, about 1,000 units a week. Which is nice, because, you know, like right now they've got deals in the store that I can get a 7-star champion for 5,000 units. So it's really only a couple weeks worth of grinding mindlessly. Or in Kabam World, you know, there's a couple, that 5,000 units is only $175. So I grind arena to offset some of that. I would say no, but Yusafa that was in here, and I don't know if he's still here, recently had a little issue on his account where he had too much gold. And they had to take a bunch of gold away so that he could actually use his gold. Now, Matthew, when you're in here, Yusafa, who is on there, I'll show you here in a second. And hopefully he's not listening, he's gone elsewhere. But he's one of the nicest guys in the world. for one. And I say that partially because he was in the Air Force, and he did serve this country, which I greatly appreciate. But beyond that, I still owe him some money for a T-shirt he made for me. I got to go into when I see him streaming again and super chat him the money. But he's got the biggest account in the game. Oops. Forgot about the unblockable. So, yes, there is a limit. As far as units go, I don't know. But if we come in here, total summoner rating, there is Yusafa, right at the top of the list. And I'm way down at 1,174th. Which is pretty good, actually. When I look at my other account, it's a lot lower. Yeah, Yusafa's a man there. He's put in some time. He's put in some effort on that account. He's put up with a lot of grief from a lot of people over that account. I'll show you that here in a second. There's two different stores. There's the stores that you spend money to buy things, and then there's the stores that you use in-game currency to buy things. And I'll show you both. And Yusafa streams as well. Need to put his channel in here, or if he's around and wants to link it. Pretty much everybody in here, though, is already subbed to him. If they're here for MCOC, that is. No, there actually are no different skins for characters. It's usually rank up materials for characters. Shards to get crystals for characters. Health potions to heal them up while you're going through quests and things like that. Revives. A bunch of different things. Boosts. They haven't introduced skins yet. I say yet, because that's probably one thing that they will do at some point in time. Would be my guess. My guess is yes, they will do that at some point in time, because they can make money from it. They just haven't figured out how to do it yet. Yep. And they would be here too. So in the store, this is the where you use units, and you can see the unit cost under there, $13.75, $7.25, things like that. So you can buy. These are profile pictures up where you see next to my name, above where it says legend. That's the profile picture, so you can buy some of those. Different items there. These are the big items for the specials. Like this one is where I could buy the 7-star champion, but that's 5,000 units. I've bought a few of those things out already. You know, another currency, you know, some trade-ins and stuff like that. Potions, boosts, more profile pictures, stuff that you can use incursions artifacts for, more crystals, revives and heals for in there. Glory is what you get for doing Alliance Quest, and more rank up materials. Mastery items, which are, you know, you'll hear me talk about recoils and stuff like that. They're masteries that you can turn on and off. Loyalty, this is your Alliance War store. Battlegrounds, shards, signature stones, things like that, and then just a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. And then the one for money looks like this, where you can get different things for however much money you want to spend, and they give you some units. That's a quick tour. Uh-oh, I have to fight my favorite champion. I have to fight a Titania. And this is Morbius, who recently had his own movie out, which I still haven't seen yet. Come on, dude. Special. Thank you. But yeah, you know, I think skins and, you know, things like that would be big. They've tried to keep this true to the look of the champion, you know, in Marvel comics and things like that. So I don't know if that's something that they'd even be licensed to do through Marvel. Marvel has to approve everything that they do in this game. If they want to offer a special, Marvel has to approve it. Yep, Morbius had his own movie called Morbius. Wasn't very good. I think Jared Leto played Morbius. Come on, for your special. Thank you. Now don't throw your special. And this guy that I'm using is Null. And I'm getting smashed in the face. Finish her off. And only a few more fights to go. Yeah, it's the same thing as saying Disney as well, basically. Marvel is still the, I guess, the section of Disney that they have to go through. You know, they had to wait in this game to add the Fantastic Four until Sony would basically sell the rights back to Marvel. Although they did have the rights to Spider-Man early on. Took them a long time to get to the Fantastic Four in here. And it was a big deal. The first one of the Fantastic Four was Doom in the game. And he is still one of the most powerful champions that this game has. And see, here you go. You can tell this guy here, this is Overseer. He's got Thanos' glove. He's got Silver Surfer surfboard on his back and Captain America's shield. And he is a form of Hulk. I didn't mean to do that. Why? Fine, be that way. quit throwing their specials. There's some champions I don't want to throw specials. This is one of them. There we go. Doom is Fantastic Four. I remember him being in the Spider-Man. Doom is Fantastic Four. He is the big villain of the Fantastic Four. He got his powers the same time the Fantastic Four got theirs. At least in the movies. And they are rebooting the Fantastic Four, and I hope they do a good job with it. They were my other favorite to watch. I always loved Thing. Ben Grimm was probably my favorite of all, you know, maybe outside of Green Lantern, was maybe my favorite superhero. Just something about a big fat guy made of rock. So, be interesting to see. They've announced the cast of it. I kind of like some of them. Kind of hadn't heard of some of them. I was late on that. That'll kill him up. Spider-Man and Venom were your favorite comic characters? Spidey was up there. And, you know, I like the ones that had, you know, cartoons on TV. You know, so Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Justice League. X-Men came around later. But the one thing about this game that I will say, and they say it as well, their art team is incredible. That was nice. That wasn't nice for you either. Hey, are you gonna... There we go. Here's a question for who played the best Spider-Man in the movies? Tom Holland. That's a no-brainer. I thought the Tobey Maguire and the Andrew Garfield versions were just a little too on the whiny side. So I was very, you know, very partial, although they did a good job. I mean, none of them were bad. I think Tom did the best of portraying Peter Parker. The stories may not have been the best, but as far as the one who's played Spider-Man the best, I think it was him. And that's a distinction you have to make, because I don't know if, you know, even the stories, Far From Home was a little bit out there. As far as storyline goes, it was a little all over the place. But still a decent movie. All right, last fight. Come on. Oh, I'm not gonna make it to a special 2 yet. Darn. That'll be the special 2 finish it. When the first Spider-Man came out with Tobey, I remember some crazy phenomenon. Yeah, you know, that was the cool thing about them. It was those movies were some of the best special effects, some of the best superhero movies that had ever been made when they came out. You know, it was kind of what really ushered in, you know, a lot of the superhero movie craze that you have. Come on. Thank you for attacking me so I can parry you. And there we go. That knocks that out. I'll finish the rest of it off. The rest of it offline. There we go. That's a good start to it. One more milestone to hit. So I will say I think they messed up Venom and Spider-Man 3 with Tobey. Yeah, they did. So just so you can see what I was doing in there, when you look at the arenas, we can look at the rewards. You can see on the left-hand side are the units. You know, it doesn't look like much, but they do add up, and it doesn't take very much. So I've been streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes, and 5, 15, 30, 45, 60, what is that, 75, 90, 105, 120. So about 120 units in an hour. It's not bad. I'll finish off that last one. It'll be 135 units. So plus it gives battle chips, which you can then convert into units as well. But I think for now, that's going to do it for me. I've streamed a lot today. It's my second one, so I think we're going to call it there. Do want to thank those of you that joined in. Appreciate it. Let's see if this window's working now. Yes, that window's working now. Still haven't put the titles up above on this one. I did get the titles for the most recent subscriber, what I'm going to call my stream champion, and the benefactor extraordinaire, which will be the person who's, you know, provided the most support to the channel. So from there, anyway, I think that's going to do it. I will see all of you tomorrow. Not a problem, Matthew. I appreciate the conversation as well. It keeps me engaged and, you know, part of why I'm doing this. So I appreciate it. But everybody take care. Have a good what's left of your Saturday evening, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye all.